Hello and welcome to It's Dangerous to Go Alone off the Dials Season 40 Free Agent Tournament. I am the War Queen, today with Rookie.
Hello. It's been a while. It's very nice to be here at commentating for It's Dangerous to Go Alone, specifically the second half of It's Dangerous to Go Alone, which we have top 4 competing at the power bracket.
And I am excited for this. I was there to watch the last matches of the first bit, and wow, there was some wild turf war.
Yes, indeed, and we've got a lot of players just competing against each other to get to the spot in the top 4 cut. And now that we're at the moment where we can see the 40th champion of IDTGA, we're now going to see who's going to be taking that crown home. And now
we have Boorish Breakdown versus Elastic Excalibur. And our first map is going to be the new Crableg capital map with Rainmaker.
Now this, I believe this is one of the 2 maps that just came out yesterday or the day before. Is that correct?
Yep, Drizzle Season. It was Crableg Capital and Shipshape Shipping, which we have Shipshape Cargo Code.
Now, I don't know how this map is gonna go. I'm not really familiar how it really plays out, but I can't wait to see it because it gets me to see how it works with a lot of competitive players that are competing, especially right now on It's Dangerous to Go Alone. So I'm looking forward to see how this will set up, and yeah, we'll just have to find out and see. And I believe we're going to be going into the match right now. Alright, and we see some of the web comps here. Everyone making their way to the capital, right? To the center of the Rainmaker right now. All 8 of the teams are just pushing into the Rainmaker right now, and it seems like the blue team is now in position of getting the Rainmaker right now. The E-Leader now is holding on to the Rainmaker. Is going to be making its way to the right checkpoint, and it already secures a point. When you look at that, and it seems like right now Astro's just holding on to the position right now, but deploying ink strikes, while Tomato just holding on right now. But look at that, you can see Slime right now just trying to push back the Rainmaker, but it doesn't seem like it right now. And already, as I was about to say that, the team now goes down, and now Yellow Team, the Boorish Breakdown, is now holding on to the Rainmaker as it resets right now, maintaining map control, holding as a lot of paint as possible, so that way Excalibur cannot push through. Because he ball point right now, getting some picks out of it. Getting that special, grabbing the drink, popping the Rainmaker. All the teams for the Breakdown right now are just using their specials right now to gain an advantage right now. Excalibur already having a big gap right now, but it's too early to tell how this will play out. You can see Inkjet already getting a pick with the E-Leader out of it, and now it's just T-Tech trying to hold back while both teams from Breakdown trying to push them back. They're on the corner area. The T-Tech right now gets a pick out of it. No legs coming back to the match, holding down the Rainmaker defense. Not a lot of pushes are happening right now, but it seems like they're trying to find a way to do it, and they do. They're making their way to the right side of the checkpoint, but it's down the process. But unfortunately for Excalibur, they all went down except for the T-Tech. So now T-Tech is now holding up the position right now while Breakdown makes a checkpoint. Right now we see Excalibur trying to defend the position, making sure that the Breakdown doesn't push up, but right now it seems like Breakdown is just using their specials right now, pushing with the Rainmaker, but now it's just ballpoint in position right now, but everyone goes down in the process. Excalibur now takes their position, just holding it down while the Ink Brush is in the process, just waiting for the teams to come back, hold, and see if they can push once more. Nice pick from the Ink Brush right now, trying to get something out of it, but the Rainmaker, it's already too late. The Rainmaker resets and it's going back. And we can see Chlora right there, trying to find ways to get something out of it, and Astro making its way, but Ink, look at that. Ink Brush comes in, ambushes the Splash-O-Matic. There's a lot of back and forth plays right now, but it seems like Breakdown is still in the process of trying to push all the defenses up. You can see Yagi right now going back to the right side of the pathway, ballpoint, and I believe that's Insap trying to push forward, but one goes down, ballpoint gets a pick from Excalibur, and it's just now slowly making its way. Rush is trying to do everything they can to make sure they can get a push out of it, but already this is a wipeout, and now Excalibur will now be grabbing the Rainmaker and trying to push back, keeping the lead in the process. Nice bomb pick from one of the teams at Breakdown, just holding down the defense. And it seems like right now Slime is just gathering the specials right now, getting something out of it with the whale right now, Killer Whale. And it seems like Excalibur is trying to figure out a way to get a push out of it. Lexi gets a nice pick from the ballpoint, tries to get one for another, but goes down.
And here we are at the 1 minute mark. Sorry, I am back about that. Here we It looks like we have a real tough one.
It's a tough one indeed. Excalibur got a big gap out of it, but Breakdown is trying slowly to get the lead back, but Excalibur is defending really well in the process.
Let's hope they can defend enough to be able to push it towards the other side.
Yeah, you can see right now getting a pick from Lexi, just trying to stop Breakdown from getting a push out of it. Nice pick from the other teams as well, making sure that Breakdown does not break through their defense. And
they grab the Rainmaker, but they can't push it forwards.
And with 10 seconds remaining, Excalibur might be able to get a win out of this. Oh, nice.
No! Oh,
nice ballpoint. Nice pick from a ballpoint right now. So now this leads to overtime, but this is their one and only chance that they want to secure a win out of that.
Oh, they might. Oh, no. They almost had it. Almost.
Unfortunately for a Breakdown, they did manage to get stopped by Excalibur. Thus, the Excalibur team will be taking the win against Breakdown.
Congratulations, and wow, there's some really good push right at the end there by Boorish, by Breakdown, but they just couldn't keep going.
Oh yeah, and that was an amazing push by Excalibur. Already in the first minute, they managed to get 4 points remaining in the process, thus putting at Breakdown at a unfortunate position right now. They didn't manage to get a push out of it, but in the end, Excalibur managed to get the fence. You can see right here, Tomatoes trying to get some picks out of it with the wiper. And
well, they almost had it. Tomato almost had it. Ooh, that's some tight trading there.
It is, but you see right now the Killer Whale managed to stop the early knockout in the process. And as you can see right now, ballpoint with the nice pick.
That inkjet. Oh, it's good work.
There were some nice picks from each team, but and you can look right here. This is where Breakdown manages to get some more points out of it. Ballpoint coming in and Insap trying to get some picks out of it, but unfortunately, Excalibur managed to stop the push.
And there they go. They pop the Rainmaker. Wait.
Now these are replays. Keep in mind, these are just recapping of what happened in the process.
Okay.
Little moments. You're good. Little moments of what went down in the process. And Breakdown trying to push through. Excalibur getting that 4-point push. Defense were amazing by the Excalibur.
This is what the Squipper picked it up and just couldn't push forward with the Rainmaker. Right at the end there. They should have. Because you had the brush coming right at them from the side, flanking them from the side. And now we go to Mahi-Mahi Resort Splash Zones, which is a special sort of map.
This is a tiny map. This is where chaos will rain upon
Oh,
the map. It is also one of my favorite maps because of how it is.
I don't know how, but more power to you.
Oh, you will see. You will definitely see.
I mean, I do enjoy it on Splat Zones. Regular Turf War, though, no.
Oh, you should see
Let's
Rainmaker or
Let's see
Tower
what comes
Control.
with what. No, doesn't look like Breakdown has changed their lineup very much. In Excalibur, did Excalibur have the E-Leader last match? I don't think they did.
Yeah, they had the E-Leader at the last match. You would see Lexi holding the E-Leader 4K.
Okay, well, let's see if they can make a difference in this one and keep Breakdown off of the zone.
Now look at that, Breakdown is already capping the zone right now, and it looks like Brush is going to be making the first push out of it. Tri-Strike now in the process right now, trying to stop the cap, but unfortunately, I say that, but fortunately they do actually.
I was about to say, Breakdown was going for a good push there, but just got stopped.
The semi-wipe out there, caused the problem.
Disconnect.
Unfortunately, there's going to be a disconnect. I don't know what the rules is for that, but it is possible we may get a replay out of that, so
Yep.
let's go ahead
Wow.
and get that taken care of first. Had a good push.
Yeah, that was some good work right there, but wow, DC.
Yeah, it's unfortunate, but it happens. It happens. Well, we're gonna be going ahead and get that fixed up, but the Mahi-Mahi match, you can already see how this match always goes. Small map in Splat Zones. It doesn't matter what
Tight
mode
corners.
it is in Mahi-Mahi. It's a small map with tight corners, tight alleys. You have to figure out what to do to push it. How to do the push. One small break and it's over.
This is why it's always really interesting to see charges on this map, especially stuff like the E-Leader, because you can cover most of the map from just one good zone, but the important thing is you got to be able to stay in that zone. You can control the map.
Exactly.
But you got to be able to take that advantage first and get in, like get a foothold in first, I feel like.
Yeah, it's one of those things where you have to make everything count, because if you don't take into consideration with the control, the positions, and all the kinds of Mahi-Mahi, it'll turn around in a snap.
And that's a problem too. It's your team has to be okay with playing their roles. You have to be like, yeah, I'm watching for splats, and we all love to splat, but you better be painting that zone.
Yeah.
Keeping that zone painted.
Keep the zone painted at all costs. Never let the opponents win. But yeah, I could tell there's. I know we're waiting for Mahi-Mahi, but I actually gonna be jumping right into it. So,
looks like we're back.
Map. All right, we are now going to be replaying the Mahi-Mahi Splat Zones match.
Okay,
All
let's
right.
see how we do. Oh,
again. Uh-oh. That's a problem. And
Please
I think
bear with us, folks.
I do believe that we might have to carry on with this match and playing out. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to play it out, so it's gonna be a 3v4 situation. Breakdown is already captain zone. Doesn't seem like Excalibur can do much with the 3 players in hand, but and we can see already they're trying to get the zone out of it. But Brush is maintaining the events with the killer whale, all that kind of stuff. And
oh wow, but Excalibur does grab control for just a hot second and puts a couple extra seconds on the board for Breakdown.
that's a nice small penalty right there, but Excalibur is still holding onto the cap right now. But
We got a wave breaker down. Let's see if they can clinch it. Hey, and they do.
nice pick out of that now. They're just gonna hold on to that position right now.
And 2 splats on Breakdown. And here's Lexi with their E-Leader just waiting for the splat.
Just holding on to position right now. The best thing you can do right now is just hold the position as much as you can. Like I said, you have to be very careful about it, especially when you have 3 teams on it. Seems like they get a lead on it, but unfortunately they don't.
They don't, but they're still so close.
Yeah, they got 2 down for the Breakdown, 3 down actually. Now it's just NCEP trying to get in control of it, but it's a little bit of a problem when you're alone in this situation.
There's some good work going on, but they couldn't get him.
Couldn't get it. You can see try strike, trying to get something control of it, but goes down the process. Now it's just an E-leader and a splash-o-matic.
That is
trying to
some
make
tight work
something
from the
happen.
strike.
Good push by the Excalibur. You have to be very careful about how you control the Mahi-Mahi map, and now you can see
Boorish gets through their whatchamacallit? Penalty, sorry.
Penalty, yeah. And now they're gonna be pushing the gap even more. Seems like the E-leader's a little bit in trouble right now. And now Breakdown is just there's a little bit of trade right there, and then that's a wave of an Excalibur.
Yeah.
Now Breakdown is just gonna have to hold the position until the zone gets it, until there's gonna be a knockout. So we're gonna see
Somebody's
how.
had to try and get past. Breakdown's just holding the pit right now.
Seems like there's not much they can do about it, and that's gonna be it.
Tough loss for Excalibur. They did hold pretty tight there, but they just couldn't bring it through at the end.
It's unfortunate for Excalibur that it does suck that the 3v4 situation had to happen, but unfortunately, Breakdown will be taking the score against Excalibur in round 2. But hey, they might have a chance at this.
They might.
The thing is, though, this is going to be another new map coming up.
I know, I'm excited.
What was it called? We had...
Shipping Cargo Co.
Cargo Co.
I've heard it's good. I've heard some people really enjoy it, so I really want to try it.
I have not seen that map yet. I actually haven't seen both, and looking at the previous number we saw in round 1, it's very interesting. But I'm looking forward to see how the next one will play out. But if what you said that people are saying is something good about it, then hopefully we can see more about it. But we'll have to see. We'll have to see how this goes.
We'll have to see. It's also, a big event like this on a new map, which just come out, last 2 days. It's really I'm really curious to see how players are going to handle it.
Yeah, and unfortunately, though, I don't believe any of the teams from Top 4 are going to be bringing out some new weapons to try out. It would be cool.
It would be nice. Shipshape Cargo Co. That's a tongue twister.
That is a tongue twister. Shipshape Cargo Co.
Shaky. Shake
so
and bake.
Cold.
Shake and bake. And that's right. It's like Arctic kind of setting, right?
Yeah, that's like the first map I've ever seen that's like a cooler environment.
Wasn't there a salmon map from Splatoon 2 that was kind of, or am I thinking of something different?
I don't remember. It's hard. It's been so long since I've seen Splatoon 2, so it's hard to tell.
Tragic. But nope, I'm super excited. This looks like it's gonna be fun. Like I've said, I've heard some fun things.
We'll have to wait and see. Hopefully, I do hope that Excalibur.
Also, it's Clan Blitz, so I'm excited.
Oh, right. Clan Blitz. I wonder how that's going to go.
Clan Blitz, my beloved. Listen.
Clan Blitz is nice.
I can enjoy it. I'm an Inkbrush main, so I enjoy it.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, so we have Boorish Breakdown, No Legs, what is that, Yagi? Slimeser, and I want to say Mayo, or Manual. I don't know, for sure. And then we have Elastic Excalibur, Tomato, Chlora, Leggy, and Flood.
Mano.
Lexi, that's Lexi. That's Lexi who's been really kicking butt with that charger.
Oh, yeah.
But I did see a little positioning shenanigans going on, and it's hard. I can't play chargers, so I just throw myself into fights too much,
Chargers, and especially long-range weapons, rely mostly on positioning. Somewhere where you can get an opening, somewhere you can gain control out of it. And with E-Leader, while I do not have much experience to say much, chargers are very stationary, especially towards E-Leaders. So you have to make your shots count to help your teammates.
We did see that ballpoint. We did see that ballpoint with, what is that, Manual or Mayo? I wasn't sure. I can't see. It's a little fuzzy.
Mano. It's a fancy
Mano.
text.
Okay, Mano. With that ballpoint, just trying to keep Lexi pinned down, but you really couldn't see a lot of that. And then we got Slimester with the ink brush. I salute you. Beautiful. Chef's kiss.
Definitely a chef's kiss. It's all good comp to have to work around with. And what they have right now is good. But from what I could tell for going against Excalibur, it's a very difficult situation to have.
Mm-hmm. Let's see, we also have No Legs, who I see a lot of cheering for in the Twitch chat. And
Yeah, they got a lot of fans.
yeah. What have they been playing with? It's either, I believe it's either the NZAP or the Splatana.
I believe it's Splatana and communication error.
Oh.
Oh boy, I do apologize for these unfortunate events.
Yeah. Oof.
Interesting. Let's see here. Oh, let's get that taken care of while we wait. But
well, we're still talking. We've got plenty to talk about.
oh yeah, definitely. There's plenty of stuff to go around.
Like I said, a lot of people cheered for No Legs in the Twitch chat. I see you and I respect you.
Everyone is cheering for No Legs. I don't know much about No Legs, but I hope they break a leg.
Oh, how could they break a leg? They have no legs.
Who says you need your legs?
I'm dead on the floor.
Yeah.
Let's see, and then who is? Can we get the roster back up again, real quick?
Let's see.
Yeah.
Here. There's a lot of variations towards both cons that we have right now.
Mm-hmm.
Full lobby.
Is that good?
I couldn't catch that.
Oh, the whole room! The
okay,
whole room, DC. That potato was getting mashed. Whoosh, you hate to see it. Anyways, our last member of Breakdown is Yagi, who, let's see, I think they've been playing that Tri-Slosher. I've been seeing a lot of,
I believe it's either T-Tech or Splatter Shot.
A good solid support weapon, though I would like to see that Heavy Charger come out.
It would be nice, though I believe that Mano is most reliable when it comes to backline.
Mm-hmm. Well, and I wouldn't say just for backline, is you need to have, the T-Tech and the Splatter Shot, they're good for, real tight close-in fighting.
Mm-hmm.
And, but I think especially for clan bits, what they have Slimester with the paintbrush. I would be seeing more of the heavy splatling or the the 98 gal. I always get
the
that
98 gal. That's a 52 gal.
The 52 gal. Sorry. I would see more of that out to provide more of a mid-range support for the brush.
Pretty much get that good control so that way the brush can get a little bit more mobility out of it.
Especially you lose a lot of range when you have a brush in your team.
Yeah, after that you have to figure out how to work with what you got. So a full support might be needed for the brush to handle.
And then on Elastic Excalibur, we've got, of course, Lexi with that scary E-leader. That's the kind of E-leader you don't want to see in the
oh yeah,
in open anarchy.
Yeah, and Lexi was shown on stream just a few matches ago, who was being pressured a lot by Inkjet, still managing to get that pick out of it and surviving the Inkjet ambush. So this Charger player knows what they're doing. So
yeah. All right, and then we have Flood, and I think they've been playing. I actually haven't caught them what they've been playing. I think it's been the NZAP. I think I've seen the NZAP and the Octobrush.
It could be the NZAP. I can't remember from me.
It's actually kind of fun. I want to point out now that both teams at least have 2 NZAPs, so they can at least depending on what their loadout, they could at least have 1 soda to use every match.
A good way to compensate for any penalties that come your way. And we are back with Shipshape Cargo Code.
Clan Blitz. I'm excited. Let's see it.
It looks beautiful.
All right, so we're still going pretty close in there.
There's a range blaster.
No
That's new.
charger.
Alright, we're gonna be picking some fights, huh? Alright, so Clam Blitz on Shipshape. I'm gonna be calling it that. I don't want to call it a tongue twister.
We have Excalibur already has a good handful of clams to work with.
Yeah, it seems
And
like right now
the rest
both
really lost.
Excalibur right now is just trying to gain control right now as the NSF is just being pushed back by a Tri-Strike while getting Cooler to get. Oh!
Ooh, double pick.
Seems like it's gonna be getting a compensation out of that before it got down. So now it's just Astro getting some picks out of Breakdown. Lots of pushes being made by Excalibur, but
And
Breakdown
at least
is
2 power clans on the field.
yeah, and they're trying to defend as much as possible. But Excalibur might be able to break that push and Astro can get that next pick out of it, and it seems like they do.
And there it goes.
There's that first push. Seems like that one. Seems like one more can get one more clam out of it, but it seems like they're having trouble and it goes down the process. So now Breakdown just has to defend the push with 77 points remaining for Excalibur.
Yeah, they really. Oh, they probably could defend this, but we've seen a lot of good comebacks from Excalibur.
We actually do. It's still a small gap for Breakdown to make, and with 2 power clips they may be able to push, but Excalibur right now already defending their base with Rapid Blaster. Ooh. And T-Tech just holding position right now. The Breakdown is really inching it closer.
Oh, that's 3 power clams.
That's a lot of pressure.
Oh, no, that's Excalibur getting Breakdown. Oh! Gonna have to get a clip of that. Somebody flanked around and got the basket down, just making Excalibur those 3 power clams right there not worth it.
That was an unfortunate push for Breakdown. Now Excalibur push it back with their clan they got from the goal, and now Breakdown is just trying to manage to control their middle ground as much as possible. You can see Ballpoint right now being pushed back by the triple ink strike. 6 ink strikes actually.
Ooh, and that was a real good triple ink strike. They had them in their sights.
They do, and right now, because the Astro right now getting 1 pick from the brush. It seems like they were able to push right now, but it seems like they're going to go down already because of their teammate.
Oh, it looks like Brush was moving in close to the basket. They're not taken care of.
Yeah, you can see Chlora pushing in to help the friend out. Nice pick. And Rain Blaster going down by Yagi. With his special straight out kind of stuff. Breakdown is about to make another push, but Yagi's in the process of 1v1 with the Wiper right now. But all the Excalibur teammates are now. Oh, nice pick.
Tried Zuka picks. Ooh. Oh, they missed the blaster though, so hopefully they can hold off.
Seems like Excalibur is
but there's
just
2 power clams for Breakdown already. Oh no.
They're really pushing right now, but Excalibur right now, they're already decided to just defend as much as possible. Because it's a small gap, keep in mind. Any small action to Breakdown makes in the goal, they can get the lead in an instant. But now it's just a 2v2 process right now, and Breakdown looks like they're going to try to back down a little bit so that way they can wait for their teammates to come up and try to push again.
And all they got to do is just get 1 more clam in.
Nice direct from that blaster.
Lexi.
Is he gonna get that 1 more pick out of that? Nope, Rush is already on its way out.
They've pushed Breakdown back to their basket, but can they keep it? Ooh. They
barely missed it. Oh. They missed. That was a tad bit too far.
Oh, and then the Brush gets a splat on the Splatana from behind, it looked like. Oof. You gotta watch for that.
Yeah, right now, Ballpoint Manu right now is just getting control of the middle ground. Breakdown having like 5 clans right now trying to gather.
Here we go, 1 minute on the clock. And
1 minute on the clock.
We're trading at the center.
It's a lot of back and forth right now. But Breakdown is having a hard time trying to make that push happen. You can see Astro right now trying to defend, but the teammates gets down.
By the
nice trade with the Wiper, but is it going to be enough to make anything happen? They've almost got 30 seconds remaining. They have to make something happen.
Excalibur has to at least pick up the clam to try and save some overtime.
And right now they got 2. Perfect enough for them to get a lead. But Excalibur is just holding down right now. You can see Lexi on the left right now trying to get some picks out of it.
Oh,
there's the first push, and they take the lead. So now Excalibur is in trouble.
Woo!
They're gonna try to get another pick out of it. That's 3 power clamps now under the goal. Breakdown has a huge gap against
Here we go in the
Excalibur.
overtime.
Is it going to be enough for them to make the lead? We'll just have to see.
Okay, so we do have, it looks like they do have a clam.
They're grabbing it right now, but the time is ticking right now. One is already down right now, and
Oh,
we're halfway through overtime.
Astro's pushing.
It may not be enough for them to push. Wiper's doing
So
everything they
close.
can to push. They're jumping, but that's game.
That is game. Wow, that was... again, we just said it. Excalibur has some great push comebacks. They just didn't have it soon enough.
They managed to push through the Excalibur's defense, pushing not 1, not 2, but 3 power clamps on their hands, making that huge gap, taking a nice point against Excalibur in round 3.
Woo.
So as you can see here, this is a really interesting map. I'm gonna add. This is the first time I've ever seen this map in action.
Same here.
This is interesting.
It's very open. It's not very vertical. It's got very open, so I feel like like Chargers and some of the lighter Splatlings would do really good here. And I mean, of course, I think a Hydra probably would really dominate on this map.
Pretty much. So it's going to be a lot of plays going back and forth for Clamplets. So, as you can see right here.
Oh, for sure.
As you can see right here, a lot of plays are happening by Breakdown right now. Using their specials, trying to get a push out of it. Though, it was around 3 minutes and 30 seconds when they only got 1 push out of it before being pushed back by Excalibur. That was some of the nice defense plays by Excalibur throughout the half of the match.
But there really was a lot of really tight back and forth. Here you see, the team go forward with 4 of their teammates, and then get pushed back again from 2. It's a lot of really tight trading.
It's a lot of trading that they had going on there. Excalibur and Breakdown to me, they both have equal power, where they can fight against each other one-on-one and make the match go as long as possible.
I think the best way for one team to really dominate the other is to you got to find what you can fight effectively with what you have. And I think that's probably why we're seeing a lot of really close back and forth, is that nobody can really find what they beat. Although here we go, we see again that Manu had some really nice work with the Inkjet. Just some really disgusting picks.
Really nice picks from Manu indeed. Especially with the ballpoint play, you've got to have a nice long-range weapon with good mobility and kits in order for make things to work.
Yeah, you really do.
This is the last push that Breakdown had before reaching 30 points remaining. That was a nice match that they had here.
It really was.
Now, Excalibur still has a chance to try to get that spot into the finals. So, if they win, we can probably go to Game 5, but if Breakdown wins this next match, which is MakoMart Tower Control, they might make it to the finals.
I'm expecting to see that Charger now.
We're going to see. Yep,
there it
Charger's
is.
back. A lot of same comps as always with either they're coming back instead of range blaster, so now it's a lot of positioning the defense plays, because that's how MakoMart Tower Control is.
It really is.
Alright, you can see right now Excalibur slowly getting some picks out of it.
Good pick from Lexi.
Oh, it's just Tri-Saucer now from Breakdown. Now the Excalibur is going to be making that push.
Yep, Alex got the tower there. Looks like almost checkpoint 1.
You can see Ink Strike trying to get some push out of it, and now Splash Manic, I believe, is in a little bit of trouble right now with 2
they're past
teams.
the checkpoint.
Nice. Hammer coming
out.
Love to see that ledge pick from the Hammer. So it looks like they're already making their way to the second checkpoint. That's a lot of progress happening here. And Breakdown's in a very tough
there we
situation.
go, checkpoint 2.
Yeah, Breakdown's in a very tough situation right now where
and there's a wave breaker. Checkpoint 3.
They can't get out of the situation. Look at that. There's already a knockout. Already a knockout? Wait.
They almost had it. They had it stopped right at 1, it looked like. But they just couldn't put on any pressure to get Excalibur off of the tower. And with a quick match, we see a knockout win for Excalibur.
Holy moly, that was the quickest push I've seen in MakoMart.
It happens. It happens all the time. And when you see it happen, it's beautiful.
I believe that Excalibur wasn't really happy with the last match that happened, so they're trying to make up for the
Yeah.
last time they had, especially with the DC too. They're really trying to make it happen, and thus Game 5 is going to be happening in semifinals. So now it's either teams that are making it and the other breaking it, and that's all going to happen.
We had it for a second there in the replay. We saw one of Breakdown just hold on, do a 1v2 against Excalibur, and just hold on for a good couple seconds, but just not enough to do any good. And here it goes. Just they kept going. Breakdown couldn't get anything past, and then you drop a wave breaker.
Yeah, Breakdown was in a difficult situation where they couldn't really push through the barriers that Elastic Excalibur had created, and thus Excalibur was just like, I'm going in for that tower. Yeah. You're not coming through. We're getting that KO. We're taking the Game 5.
Yeah, so here we go. And Game 5 is Undertow, Spillway, Rainmaker. And always a good one.
And I can see chat right now acting very nervous because they want to see their favorite player make it to the finals, but Excalibur really is pushing through the limits.
Yeah.
So
they sure are.
We've got Undertow Spillway up next, Rainmaker.
Yep.
We're gonna be coming up to that soon, but this is gonna be a make or break situation. Whoever makes it to the grand finals is who it's gonna be. So place your bets. Who do you think is gonna win? But Undertow Spillway.
We are here right now doing top cuts, the single elimination best of 5, and this whole list has been predetermined, so there hasn't been a chance for any team to do counter picks.
Alright, so these map splits are already locked on and ready since the start. And
alright, and here we go.
Let's see what they got so far.
Let's see what comes out.
Okay.
Alright, the same load up from Breakdown. Oh, and we have an Octave Rush from Excalibur.
Alright, let's see how this is gonna go. Octave Rush may be helpful for this map since
it can really make a good brush can really make a difference.
Look at that right now, Breakdown already trying to get the pop out of it. They are not wasting any time right now. Manu trying to get some picks out of it right now, pushing back Excalibur. You can tell Lexi on the side getting the pick off of that ballpark. You gotta be very careful about that. And it seems like Excalibur, the T-Tech right now, Chloron, is just trying to get that Rainmaker, but
yeah, just trying to keep Mano away from the Rainmaker too.
Absolutely. Tri-Strike is now coming up. They're just holding position.
Oh, and they grab it.
They're grabbing it from the right and making their way to the left side. Nice pick from Yagi with the Trizuka.
That was a good shot.
Unfortunately, though, they lost 2 of the team's Breakdown, so now Excalibur may have a chance of getting it, but one does jump out in the process.
Tomato with Rainmaker. But they can't get the shot.
And it seems like Excalibur. Yeah, it seems like Excalibur right now is just a little bit overwhelmed, so they will be coming back from the spawn to to try to get. But Breakdown is already grabbing the Rainmaker.
Quick to grab it and get back into the center with it.
Exactly, and right now, just Tomato and Chlora right now using their Tri-Strike and Octobrush to gain control of it. Successfully takes down the Rainmaker holder, and Octobrush already going for the pop.
Popped it. No picks from it, but they do grab it. Let's see if they can keep going.
Going from the left side right now. About to go down from Breakdown. Already they make it to the checkpoint. Barely making it. Nice pick with the Octobrush using Zipcaster. One goes down, but
they trade. Oh no, the Ink-Brush made it.
Yep, Ink-Brush made it, but 29 points remaining from Excalibur right now. That is gonna
all they have to do is push this hallway, and that's gonna be a tough one.
Yep, and with 3 minutes remaining, Breakdown will have to find a way to.
Octobrush pushes in, but I think that was a mistake. Oh, there's a Trizuka.
Nothing out of the Trizuka right now. Astro's just backing out of it, and the Rainmaker already resets. So now Breakdown will have to try to gain control of it. They
popped it quick though. They're quick on that. Woo.
They are quick, and they are defending really well. So it's a little bit of pressure coming down from.
Mono again with doesn't make any picks.
You can see no legs right here trying to push up right now.
Brush
going down. They're gonna try
Oh yeah, there's
They're trying
Tomato.
again. IDTGA on the left side. See if they can get a pick of it.
See if they can
Nothing
get it.
happening out of it.
No,
Miyagi
yeah.
and No Legs are going to try to control the
There's the
pathway.
triple price strike.
They're already making it through, but Ink Rush
Tomato,
getting a
ooh,
trade.
trades with the ink brush.
Nice trade.
Oh, there goes
And now,
Lexi. Oh, is Lexi gonna get it?
let's see.
Oh,
Barely.
Right. Oh,
Almost.
right
That
off
is
the
1
checkpoint.
point now. And now it's just Octobrush and T-Tag trying to get a pop, but Breakdown already grabs it.
Wow,
So now,
I need a shot of that. I'm gonna need a shot of that. That Rainmaker right on the corner facing the checkpoint. Wow.
now Breakdown is in deep trouble right now because they don't have any points, and Excalibur is already close to getting
They
them
are
knockout.
they're already back at the Rainmaker. Ooh.
They are now back at the Rainmaker, and now they're throwing everything at each other right now, trying to get anything out of that. Flying is
Ooh,
trying to get
Tomato
it.
and Inks and Sir trade again.
We're holding on to the position right now. Nice sneaking in right now. You can see Mano right now. Trying to get Mano, but Mano already escaped. So now, ballpoint, making
pop
that
it.
pop and trying to push towards the near, probably possibly
Oh
the
man,
nearest
there's a
checkpoint.
quick from the top.
Nice flank coming from T-Tech. But it seems
Are they
like
gonna
they're
grab
get
it, or are they
back
just
up
gonna
right
leave it there? I think they just leave it there.
It's
And it
unfortunate.
resets.
Unfortunate they have to leave it for it to reset with
And
less
then
than a
there's a
minute
nice kick
remaining.
from the Trizuka. Whew.
Let's see. You can see Brush going for the flank right now. I think everyone is noticing right now. Break Slime trying to get a flank, trying to get a pick, but it seems like someone's already making that chase.
Oh,
and
and Tomato
Slime
finds
does go
him.
down.
And
So
no
now-
legs with the Rainmaker right at the
No Legs
checkpoint.
is
They're gonna make
holding
it.
on, but it's already in trouble.
Oh, they
Barely makes it, but T-Tech has already
Oh.
got it. So now T-Tech is now just holding on to that Rainmaker.
Oh, and there was some good drop
Getting a
roller work from
trade out of it.
Manu.
Getting a trade out of it. It's not much that Breakdown
10 seconds.
can do. And with 10 seconds remaining, it seems like Excalibur will be the first candidate to be making it to the grand finals. They're going to be holding on, and that will be it.
Wow. Ooh. It really was anyone's game, but we knew Excalibur was just trying to make up for that early DC.
And with that, Elastic Excalibur will be making it to the grand finals.
Crazy, wild. Love to see it. Congratulations, Elastic Excalibur. And yeah, there
That-
were some real tough fights in this one.
There was a lot of tough fights that happened. It was really nice to see how a lot of matches went down from one another. But in the end, Breakdown,
Breakdown just couldn't push back past Excalibur.
it's unfortunate.
It very much is. There was a good attempt there at the end, but they just couldn't keep the momentum up, and Excalibur was just relentless.
Yeah, you can see that on the replay right now with T-Tech just holding down ground when Octopus pushes up, deploying tri-strikes, and using everything that they can to get a push out of it. And
Mhm.
every time they succeeded in both defense and offense.
Whew, wow.
It's a tough call. But
It really is.
they both were in the end, they both were very good teams.
Mhm.
They
We-
both pushed. And
For No Legs, though, we still see them getting love in the Twitch chat.
I'm so sorry, chat members.
I'm so
I'm
sorry.
so sorry.
Nagi did some real top-notch work with that Trizuka. It was beautiful.
Look at that.
Scary. And then
A
again,
lot-
you have a lot of Sir and Tomato trading with the brushes.
And look at Lexi trying to get that push.
That push right there. Like I said, that shot right there, like I said, of the Raidmaker right above the checkpoint.
Yeah, look at that. It's
Beautiful.
They handled any pressure that was provided by Breakdown, and Excalibur was like, I'll eat it for breakfast, I'll eat it for lunch, and I'll eat it for dinner. I could do this all day.
And this right here is real important too. I gotta point out, you gotta know when to hold back and wait for an opening. You can't just dive into the fight.
Especially in Undertow Spillway, with a lot of curves and hills that you have to consider. It's a very complex map that you have to think about ahead of time.
It really is. And again, that's all, you gotta wait for your team. They really do.
Oh yeah, definitely. But that's going to be it for semifinals. I believe we're going to be going on to finals now. I don't know who the next one is going to be going against Excalibur, but we'll have to see.
And we're going to be going to a break. Stay with us.
We'll be right back.